This is not And while in prison, he heard a story.
Oh, but do we really have time for this now?
Oh, it's an amazing story. It's a love story. A story of courage and courage.
Oh, my.
Oh, yes.
There was a man named Jacob who loved a girl named Rachel. But since Jacob owned nothing more than his staff and the clothes on his back, he approached Rachel's father with a proposal. He offered to work 7 years without pay. Soon, the agreement was signed.
7 years?
Yes, and it was a bargain, for there was none so lovely, so sweet, and so desirable as Rachel. Now, Rachel had an older sister named Leah. No one had asked for Leah's hand in marriage.
Why not?
Among other things, Leah had weak eyes, but she had guts and determination, and she also had purpose.
He may love her now, but I will win in the end.
As Jacob worked year after year, all he could think about was his lovely Rachel. He could hardly wait to hold her in his arms and claim her as his own. At last, the wedding day arrived. Jacob took his bride by the hand, and she eagerly accompanied him to his tent.
But the next morning, only one person was surprised.
Leah? But where's Rachel?
Well, look who has weak eyes now. Anyways, Daddy always promised that I would marry first.
Not only was the marriage irreversible, but the 7-year payment was also non-refundable.
6 months, at tops a year is all I would have offered for her.
But after agreeing to work another 7 years, Jacob was also able to take Rachel as his bride. Of course, Leah was not happy.
So now you have stolen my husband? The battle has begun.
Soon, Leah had a son. They named him Reuben.
The Lord has seen my frustration, and now my husband will love me.
And then Simeon.
The Lord heard that I am unloved, and so he gave me this son also.
Next was Levi.
Now my husband will become attached to me, because I have had 3 sons.
Then she had Judah.
This time, I will praise the Lord. Jacob, what about me?
Am I God? Ask him, not me.
Rachel decided to even the score her own way.
Here, take my maid, Bilhah. She can have children in my name.
And God blessed this union with a child they named Dan.
God heard my prayer and gave me a son.
And another they named Naphtali.
The fight goes on, but I have won again.
Leah retaliated by giving her mate to Jacob. From Zilpah, Gad was born.
How fortunate.
And Asher.
All women will now call me blessed. Reuben, where did you find those? Let me have them, please.
For Mom.
They're for your dad. Then give them to me. I'll see that he never! First you stole my husband, now you want to steal my son's mandrakes. It's not fair. You're mine tonight.
I am?
Yes, for I have bought your love with these delicious mandrakes.
Soon Leah became pregnant again, and Issachar was born.
God has given me my wages because I gave Zilpah to my husband.
Then she had Zebulun.
My gift from God is that Jacob will live with me now because of our 6 sons.
And finally, Leah had a little girl named Dinah.
I have no comment.
And then, after most of the other children had grown, Rachel finally had a son. They named him Joseph.
God has taken away my shame.
And God has given me a child to enjoy in my old age. Family, we've lived in Haran long enough. It's time to go home to Canaan.
And thus begins the story of Joseph.
We are the sons of Jacob. We are the sons of Jacob. We are the sons of Jacob.
We are the sons, the children of Jacob. We are the sons, the children of Jacob. We are the sons, the children of Jacob. We are the sons, the children of Jacob.
Arriving at the city of Salim, Jacob bought land from King Hamor. Soon the tents were set up. By now, Dinah was tired of having only her brothers for companions. It wasn't long before she had made some new friends in the city.
Dinah, you came! I told you I would, but I have to be home before it gets dark.
Well, then you'll miss all the fun at the festival.
I know. You've just got to stay. Prince Shechem will be there.
Oh, Shechem, he's so fine, so handsome.
And rich.
I wish Shechem would notice me. If only I were as pretty as you are.
Oh, come on! You know beauty doesn't matter to a prospective father-in-law.
I know. He just wants how many sheep you're worth.
Seriously, my mother was not that eye-catching, but my father worked 7 years for her.
She must have been highly valued.
For sure. She had me, didn't she?
With many, many sheep in train.
Follow me to the city. Follow me.
I will follow you. I will follow you over the desert, walking the miles through valleys, rivers, and canyons, mountains, or seas. I will go to my promised home, leaving all my family and friends alone. I will go to my lovely ways, waiting somewhere for me.
Who would really do that?
My grandmother did.
Oh, how romantic. I do it too, to find my true love.
Maybe your true love is right here in this town.
Or in my family's tents outside the city.
There's a place for me somewhere, I know. With love awaiting there alone. My heart has been prepared, my dreams I have shared.
follow him anywhere.
Oh, Dinah, you have never seen such a gorgeous man in all your life.
All right, I suppose I could stay for a little while. Dad probably won't even notice I'm gone.
Why is that?
He is so preoccupied with little brother Joseph. He doesn't pay attention to the rest of us anymore. So much the better for you. Oh, Dinah, well, so much fun.
There she is again. Who is she? She's so different from all the other girls around here.
So healthy, so alive, so vibrant, so...
Find out who she is. You know the routine. Her age, her name.
Is she taken? Is she spoken for? As if it matters to you.
Oh, it matters, but not that much. I know how to get any girl I want.
I might as well tell you. She's Dinah, daughter of Jacob, the Hebrew. Single, available.
So she's Judah's sister. Their father just bought land from us. Look at her. She's beautiful. I want to know her. Know what I mean?
Then better speak with her father. With them, such things must be prearranged.
Speak first? No. Act first, talk later. I know how to get any girl I want. This one included. Hi, Ada, Tamar.
It's him! The Princess Celine, and he's talking to her. Your Highness. Your Majesty. Come on, Dinah, bow. She doesn't realize who he is.
Are you going to introduce me to your friend?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is, her name is,
Dinah.
yeah.
Well then, allow me to introduce myself. I am Shechem, son of Hamor.
Shechem? Your father is so kind. What a relief to be settled finally. It was such a long walk from Haran.
And traveling with all your flocks and herds. I've seen them.
We own a lot of stock.
And all those herdsmen.
Those would be my brothers.
Then you have wealth indeed. And to someone with these attractive assets, I have but one thing to say. I will follow you, I will follow you over the desert, walking the miles through valleys, rivers, and canyons, mountains, or seas.
Oh, Shechem, you overheard us.
And I would say that any man would like to hear these words from such lovely ladies. So, do you take after your grandmother?
Well, that depends.
Well, I have a question for you. Are you listening?
We're listening!
And you?
Okay, I'm listening.
Just across the way, will you follow me and talk with me today? Will you take my hand and walk through my world with me, trusting my steps to guide your steps? Will you follow me?
Oh, silly, we can follow you into town.
Just a town.
I follow you anywhere. I give up everything.
Everything. Would you follow me? No matter what the cost, would you follow me? Counting all else What's the matter?
I should go home.
No, Dinah. I never want you to leave.
Where's Dinah?
She's in the house of Shechem.
Shechem!
Now, this affair brought about a tremendous increase in the size of Jacob's family, but not in the way you might think. Within the span of a few days, Shechem had fallen totally in love with Dinah.
There is a girl, only girl I want to meet. With eyes of light, so undefiled, just like a dream. She has a way, it's so unique and so creative. For her I'll pay whatever price that they may rule. How could I know this young girl would change my life? My soul is longing for Dinah to be my
Today Shechem will die by my sword.
Every man in sleep shall taste the point of my blade.
Run! Run!
What have you done? You brought us nothing but trouble.
Well, what gives him the right to take our sister that way?
Yeah!
She was to be a bride, but now who will ever marry her?
So what? We came out all right.
Think of it this way. Young, strong wives for the taking, and servants to wait on us, hand and foot.
We had an alliance. If you had just waited, they would have been yours anyway.
When other people find out what you did to the men of Salim, they will all hate us.
Well, we got Dinah home, didn't we?
Well, didn't we?
Sure you did. Disgraced and unmarried.
What are we going to do with the girls, Jacob?
this is a problem.
Look at them. Physical and emotional wrecks. My boys deserve better.
Well, don't look at me. I'm not responsible for what happened.
Well, my sons didn't cause the problem. Nor mine.
Well, if Jacob hadn't spent so much time with that spoiled, rotten little Joseph, this whole thing could have been prevented.
There you go again, always making my son the scapegoat for all of your troubles.
Wives, all of you, there is a solution.
Of course, there is always a solution.
And that is?
We must enlarge our tents.
Of course, it's the only thing left to do.
Come on, we can make it work. One could carry water to the kitchen. Two could milk the goats in the pen. Three can help us out with the washing. The rest can cook the food for the men. And one could wash the backs of the cows. And one could feed the goats with the scraps. Each will help to take their minds off their troubles and leave us with more time to relax. Women of the toil and equals to one man. Our destiny to live our lives within the confines of these tents. That's productive lives. Here, Olson, let's get you cleaned up.
Girls, don't be afraid. We welcome you as our own daughters.
What's a few more women in a tent? We can't make it work.
Let me tell you of the promise.
Promise. We will then interpret what it meant.
Alone while traveling to Haran, caught in the black of the night, I slept where I was. My pillow a stone. Suddenly the place lit up with a ladder filled with angels, and I heard a voice from the heavenly throne.
Like the dust of the earth, this seed would spread to the north, south, east, west. Will be led, bringing blessing to the whole world.
Now let this promise
And eventually his new daughters put away their old wooden idols and joined the clan willingly.
But Joseph's world was about to change again.
Surely the baby will come soon, Rachel. It can't be too much longer.
No! Something is wrong! I'm going to die! I know it! Oh God, help me!
Die. Rachel, you'll be all right. You'll have this child also.
My God! Why is it so easy for Leah and so hard for me?
Rachel, let me help you.
Oh God, please. Let me live to raise my own children.
Rachel? Rachel? Jacob, come quickly.
What is it?
She's getting weaker by the moment.
Rachel, my love, I'm here.
And sadly, Rachel died knowing her sons would be raised by others.
I will never forget Rachel weeping for her children.
And this one is crying for you. Here. She named him Ben for me.
But I will call him Benjamin. Hi, little fella.
And little fella.
You boys are all I have to remind me of her.
Look at that. Another brat for Dad to spoil.
Well, now I have to take care of her little darlings as well as mine. It isn't fair, and you can be sure I'll let my own sons know how I feel.
Jacob favors dear sister Rachel's sons more than mine.
And mine too. They both resent it.
This is what I've had to deal with for years. Not only has Rachel stolen my husband's love from me, but from my children as well.
You poor thing. Just look at his obsession with Joseph, and now Benjamin too. My boys never got that kind of attention when they were their age.
I will never forget her.
Don't worry, Mom. We'll make sure things even out in the end.
Don't worry. I'll never get back what she took. Not as long as I live.
What is it with Aunt Rachel? Even when she's dead, we can't win.
I have a surprise for you. Wait here for me.
Hello, fella. Mom would have loved to hold you. My little brother with a face so like my own. My little brother Ben. With you, little brother, I
What do you think?
Wow, so many colors.
Try it on. It's unique, just like you.
Wow, I'm the king! I'm the king! Thanks, Dad.
All the colors of the tribe. The coat suits you well.
Hey, little brother. Where'd you get the new coat? Kinda colorful.
Different.
Too stylish for the brat.
Expensive looking.
Sissy for someone like you.
You couldn't get me to wear a coat like that if you paid me 1,000 sheep.
What a waste of Dad's time. Making it for him.
You think you're special? That coat's for dummies.
Spoiled, rotten, little idiot.
Big, fat baby. Your little daddy's boy.
Dad never made me a coat like that.
Lazy little weakling.
Ugliest face on the planet.
Better get home, you spoiled little brat.
I'm telling Dad!
I'm telling Dad!
I hate him.
Join the club.
Daddy's little favorite.
From darling wife
Rachel.
Someday, he'll find out what life's really all about.
Sneaky little snitch.
He thinks he's so special.
Can't wait to pop his bubble.
Guess what, guys? I had an amazing dream last night.
So you remember your dream, do you?
So he had a dream. We all dream.
Was it vivid, clear, detailed?
Yeah, it was.
Who cares? Then it might have a meaning. Tell it to us.
Here we go again.
I'm covering my ears.
In this dream, we were all together in the fields harvesting. Then suddenly, all of your stacks bowed down to my stacks.
The meaning seems obvious.
What? Do you think that he is going to rule over us? Not a chance.
Was that all?
Yeah, but then I had another dream.
You little storyteller. You're just making this stuff up to irritate us.
I am not.
Reuben, just be quiet a minute.
But Dad, you're catering to him.
I want to hear his second dream.
Yeah. How about another little black brat?
Zebulun, that's enough.
But Dad,
Go ahead, Joseph.
In this dream, the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed down to me.
Is he out of his mind? Yeah, he's got psychosis of self-exaltation.
Do you really think that even your father and mother will bow down to you?
Such royalty among us. How can we bear to lift our humble eyes to such grandeur?
It's what I dreamed. Don't you believe me?
Joseph,
He needs a psychiatrist.
He's mad. Give me a week with him. I could fix his psychosis.
Give me just an hour. I can fix him for good.
Joseph, go to the tent, check on your brother, and wait for me. The rest of you, go move the sheep to the north pasture.
Can you believe it? How do they win to rule over us? Never.
Sir.
well, what's the matter with you?
Nothing. Dinah, why do they hate me?
Why do you tell them your stupid dreams anyway?
I guess because they seem so real.
Well, I don't understand them either. Here, take them. Leave me alone.
Dinah,
What?
do you love me?
Am I supposed to? I'm sorry. Come here. I know. You miss your mom. Dad misses Rachel. And I miss someone too. So please, just leave me alone.
Reminds me of Rebecca.
I know, he'd always hoped to see her again.
Dinah,
Talked about it for 20 years.
Dinah,
But when they're gone, they're gone.
Dinah.
What?
Who was Rebecca?
Ask Dad. He'll tell you all about her.
All about who?
Your mother. Who else?
Rebecca? Why, she was kind, organized, industrious. with a strong faith like yours, Joseph.
I've heard this story so many times, I could tell it to you backwards.
So you see, your great-grandfather Abraham, as well as your grandmother Rebecca, had to leave their childhood homes in order to follow him.
I never want to leave you, Dad.
Wanting to leave is not required, only obedience. To be a righteous man, it's not impossible. To be an honest man, make this your goal. To be a mighty warrior, standing firm and unafraid. It takes a test of strength, obedience, and prayer. The living God will meet you there. For love is stronger than hate. It will win in the end. Lies are defeated by truth. Again and again. It's better to be a poor man with the spirit in control than to have dishonest wealth and power with hunger in your soul. Stand alone if you must. In truth, lift up your voice. In the living God you can trust to help you make the right choice. You must be blameless, be morally strong, and determined to be the one to choose right over wrong. For love is stronger than hate. It's a win in the end. Truth is stronger than all lies and deception. Be strong, keep up your courage. Don't ever be afraid. For the Lord your God will fulfill in you the promises he made. To be a righteous man, it's not impossible. To be an honest man, this is my goal. To be a mighty warrior, standing firm and unafraid. This is a test of strength, obedience, and prayer. The living God can keep you there today.
Father, you taught me that if I didn't correct a lie, I would be just as guilty as the one who told it.
Go ahead.
Well, you know how we keep losing more sheep?
Simeon said the wolves have been getting them at night.
Well, the wolves did get a few, but most of them were given to the girls waiting outside the sheep shearing gate in Timnor.
And who stays with the sheep when they're visiting these girls?
Last I checked, no one.
With all the wild animals up there? Go, find the sheep, and if they're alone, stay with them until your brothers return. I will speak to them when they return with the flocks tomorrow.
Father, if they find out that I told you, then...
Never be afraid of the truth, Joseph.
Yes, but Dad, if they were to do something, then...
What can happen? Don't forget, the promise is always with us.
Okay. Better head out. I love you, Dad. I'll see you soon.
I love you too, son. And may God's promise be with you. And behold, I am with you. I will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you again into this land. I'll not leave you until I have done all that which I have said I would do, and will bring you again into this land.
Look, here comes the little dreamer. Well, what do you know? My prayers have been answered.
He's so easy to kill.
Same old fantasies again, Levi.
Who's fantasizing? I'm serious. Kill him and throw his body into some pit.
Yeah, the wolves got him.
Get real, this isn't a goat.
Well, then, the lion's got it.
Dad might believe that.
Then we'll see what happens with all these dream shiz.
Come on, guys. He's our brother. Doesn't mean a thing to me. Why don't you just throw him in there instead?
The empty well? Claustrophobic.
Good place to learn a little humility.
Wow, we learned what to do with him.
He can rot in there for all I care.
Hey, Joseph, get over here. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Hurry up!
We're hungry.
Bring the food.
Hi, guys. I'm glad you're still here because Father wanted me to tell you.
What have you squealed at him about this time?
Well, if you just told Dad the truth, he wouldn't be nearly so
Who
upset.
says you are mighty ruler?
Who made you king over us, brat?
Squealers need to be taught a little lesson.
What are you guys gonna do?
Why? We're gonna teach it to you.
Hey! No! Let me go!
Were you yet?
Grab his cone, throw him in the pit. Come on.
That's where you're going.
Hey!
Yeah.
Hey! Woo!
See ya.
Hey! Let me out of here!
How's that? Your new home. No one will ever know you're down there.
Please, let me out of here! What did I do to deserve this?
Yell all you want. No one can hear you.
No one can hear you.
Hey, Joseph, how about down to us now?
Where's the food?
Right here.
He was only a boy.
Give me some.
How come his brother treated him that way?
Oh, trust me, it's about to get way better.
Hey guys, I'm going to Children's tonight. Anyone coming with?
Can I please?
Too tired.
I'll just wait. See you guys later.
Hey, Ruben, don't forget to go.
I wonder if Big Mouth down there can hear us.
Oh, he'd squeal for sure.
Ah, I wish we could shut him up for good.
It's not that hard to kill someone.
You want to do it now?
Seriously?
Why not?
Life is miserable as long as he's around.
We might as well get it over it now that we have them all to ourselves.
All right. Simeon, get a knife.
Got it.
Dan, Gad.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Look, there in the distance. What is it? It's a slave trader.
He's coming our way.
Might be going to Egypt.
Look what he's got with him.
I see slaves.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, why kill him when we can sell him?
We'll get rid of the problem and make a little bit of money at the same time.
Perfect.
No one would ever know.
That wasn't funny, guys. I'm going back home. Home? You really think we're gonna let you go home now?
What else are you guys gonna do?
You'll find out.
Hey, ho there. We got some personal property we're looking to sell.
No!
Slave for sale?
That's right.
No!
That's your phrase.
He looks healthy. How old?
17.
Young and strong.
Good for our physical labor.
should be able to get a good price for him at the slave auction, but I can take a risk. I can give you 15 pieces of silver for him.
He's worth 30.
We'll take 25.
20. That's my final offer.
Don't do this!
Let's do this. I mean,
Yeah, this little rat for 20 pieces of silver. Time up.
No! Brothers, please, you know that I'm young. Please have mercy, my life has just barely begun. Why do you hate me? What could I have done? Just let me go back home.
Never a million years, better get used to not being here. Let's all give a great cheer. This guy is gone.
When will this nightmare end? I try to understand, hearing your hateful words spring at your hands. Brothers, release me, why sell me to the enemy? Alone in a distant land.
Make us mad, and you refuse to lie for us to dear old dad. You act as though you're just an innocent little lad. But now your life is gonna take a turn for the bad. Your bragging little ways have finally taken its toll. The way the Father favors you has killed our soul. We think that you are destined for a kingly role, but now you're gonna work without a bit of control. For irritation and recheck to booze, we'll dip his coat in blood and go and party with the loose. Dad'll think he's dead and we'll be off the hook. It was easier than we thought, we're smarter than we look. He's gone, 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 forever we hope. He's gone, 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 little snitch out of the joke. He's gone, cold and tended in the blood. We have sold him and now he's gone for good. It's understood. He's gone for
hey guys, where's the brat?
I'll give you 3 guesses. Nope.
You killed him?
Nope.
No?
We sold it. Look, what a party.
Now we can really party.
What stupidity! Selling our own flesh and blood? Did you stop to think about how this would affect Dad? Or Bilha? What about her? Bilha? Of course, Bilha. She's been his mother ever since Aunt Rachel died.
I didn't know you cared.
You want to make something of it? Reuben, break the news to her gently.
Big joke, guys. Better not snitch to Dad about me and Bilha.
Then you'd better not tell Dad about what we did to Joseph.
Joseph was brought down to Egypt, where he was then sold to a captain in Pharaoh's army named Potiphar.
This wealthy man found Joseph to be honest and trustworthy and eventually put him in charge of everything he owned.
What treasure I have found, he's the best slave in the town. You could look for miles around and not find one like Joseph. He's capable and smart, organizing to an art. All day long and way past dark, my useful slave named Joseph.
He makes the household hum, just like clockwork all is done. Working here is almost fun when we rely on Joseph.
All household needs are met, reminding us when we forget. He's a slave like us, and yet authority is Joseph's.
I will do the best I can, working harder than any man. Any day I might be free from this life of slavery.
I really like him. He's so cute. He's so young.
it's a thing. He takes care of everything. Nightly all the records bring me up to date by Joseph. I can't believe
It makes me want
I now
to know him better. I do at present.
All the servants seem content. All I do is pay the rent. It's worth every dime I spent to buy the slave Joseph.
He makes the household hum, just like homework always done. Working here is almost fun. I'd like to know you, Joseph. I need your help. My, desk needs moving. I'm so sorry. Put it back. Muscular with charming smile, so polite, so responsible and mild. All day long I watch his style. I'd like to know you, Joseph. Wouldn't I have lots of fun with him so innocent and young? Opportunity has come. You must obey me, Joseph. Every day and every hour I calculate what's in my power. With cunning wit, I'll soon devour your innocence. Dear Joseph!
Joseph was about to have big troubles.
And why was that?
An unfortunate consequence of being a little too righteous.
Come with me, Joseph. You and I. We can have some fun.
No, thank you, mistress.
Oh, come on, Joseph. You must do whatever I tell you to.
It would not be right.
Joseph, I am the boss. When my husband isn't around, of course.
It would be a sin against your husband.
Oh, nonsense! He doesn't care, and besides...
Who would know?
You seeing this? No, it would be a sin against God.
You will come with me now to my will.
Why do I keep losing so many coats?
did he do?
He came into my room to attack me.
Joseph did that. Where is he?
I screamed, yes, I screamed. Did you not hear me? I screamed very, very loud. And then he ran. He left his coat in my room.
Here, Mr. Slummy.
No! I'm going to keep it as evidence. I want my husband to see how miserable I am. Oh, there you are. Help me, help me.
Why, dearest, what on earth is the matter?
This slave you brought into our house tried to take advantage of me.
Our Joseph?
He won't obey me either. He's sneaky. See? I have proof.
The audacity! And he'll pay! And pay dearly for this outrage! Joseph! You treacherous piece of scum! Did you think you could get away with it?
Master, it's not what you think.
Oh, you'd be caught!
Oh, no, it's not what
Why should we listen to his lies? I'll just get him out of my sight!
Yes, dear! Seize him!
For a message!
And now it's blind! Get him out of here! Trouble, trouble, trouble. It is Joseph, accusation, contestation. What on earth could he have done? Falling out of favor to the prison or forever. Which of us will be the next one? As beloved as our son. These are his resistance to attention from the mistress. She has maintained forced advances, but her screams we never heard. These are his resistance to attention from the mistress. He hath not said inclinations, yet he dare not say a
Hello there. I'm with the HSPS, the Holy Spirit Postal Service, that is. And it looks like I have 2 messages to deliver this evening, but it's a little dark out there to see you all. Let there be light. Much better. All right, my first message is addressed to current occupant, front right pew, beside the center aisle. Sir, I believe this is for you. Let me know if it sounds right. Dear valued customer, we are writing to inform you that your Chariot's extended warranty has nearly elapsed. If you are interested in... No? No, okay. All right, the other message is addressed to the audience of MCO Stone of Israel 2024. Is that the right message? Oh, good. Let's see here. Bertolith, Joseph, Bacchus, Joseph, Pharaoh, Joseph, Den of Lions, Daniel, Zephaniah, Zechariah, Zacharias, Mary, Joseph, Philip, Cornelius, Paul, John. Oh, here it is. Be not afraid, for lo, I say unto thee, I bring good tidings of rest and intermission. Behold, the lobby spread behind thee. In this place we do offer refreshments. Nevertheless, thou shalt not allow them to enter into this sacred sanctuary. It's a bit archaic. Let me try something. Ayo, peep this. We've got some fire snacks up for grabs in the lobby. But Ayo, keep them out there, right? If you finna blow up your fit, we've got some sick stone merch for sale too. Ayo, let me keep it real with y'all. We gotta hustle to put these shows on. If you wanna pitch in to help keep these gigs free, that'd be sick. Catch you back here in 20, cause Act 2 about to be lit. Peace out.
I was falsely accused.
That's what they all say.
What was it over? Money or a woman?
A woman.
I knew it. A woman will bring you down every time, right guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not what you think. It never is, man. It never is.
A woman is a woman is a woman, the weaker, prettier sex. She's got her practical uses, but you can't predict what she'll do next. She starts out as a sweetheart, a gentle and timid little gal. Soon your days become a nightmare. She turns into a creature straight from hell.
It was a woman who put me into this predicament. I knew it, but not the way you think. It was my grandmother Rebecca's fault.
Your grandmother?
Guys, get over here. He's telling a story.
Yes, it was my grandmother Rebecca's fault. I never knew her, but my grandfather Laban did. She was his sister.
Your grandfather married his sister?
Well, no. You're right, this might get confusing. So you see, my grandfather Laban's sister Rebecca married my grandfather Isaac on my father's side. So that makes her my grandmother on my mother's side and my great aunt on my father's side. Got it?
So she's your aunt, cousin, grandma?
In short, a woman. But she was the woman. Smart, thorough, energetic, and a beauty.
That's the kind, all right.
They'll get you every time.
And when my grandmother Rebecca was alive, her great-grandfather Shem was also alive. And that would make him my great.
Hey, can we skip the genealogy part already? I can't get over this guy. He traces his ancestors clear back to the beginning.
Shem? I think he's an ancestor of mine.
Okay.
Will you shut up? I'm trying to listen here.
So, how was your grandmother responsible for putting you here?
Well, let me tell you the story. When my grandmother Rebecca was a young girl, our grandfather Shem was an old man.
Hello, grandfather.
My dear child, how you've grown. It never takes long
For what, grandfather?
to change from a baby to a girl of marriageable age. Has it been arranged yet?
My marriage? No, there are no prospects.
Well, maybe you will be like your Aunt Tabitha. She has not been given in marriage yet either, but she's still hoping.
But Aunt Tabitha is 87 years old.
Oh, time does fly. But there's no hurry. Why, when I was your age, I can't remember when I...
Look at that man by the bottom of the camels. He's just standing there. Why doesn't he water them?
I believe you are needed, child. Don't forget your water pot.
Well, on that day, she watered 10 thirsty camels, accepts a proposal of marriage, and travels across the desert to marry a stranger simply because she believed, dramatic pause, it was her divine destiny.
Amazing!
Yeah, to have a divine destiny.
Not that, to water 10 thirsty camels with only one water pot.
How did she land you here?
Well, it's simple. She taught my father, who in turn taught me, to be a moral man.
So, you're in prison for being a moral man?
Worked for Potiphar?
Why, yes.
Ah, the captain's wife has a reputation, all right.
Well, it's like I said, my grandmother taught my father too well.
I have never heard such outrageous logic in all my life.
So it's convoluted reasoning. His stories keep me sane.
Does your father know that you're here thanks to his teachings?
My father, if he is still alive, is probably teaching these exact same lessons to my younger brother right now.
So then may your God protect him from being a moral man.
The truth is, if my father is not still alive, then my brother probably will be sold into slavery.
the God in whom you trust, he can keep you safe.
Ha! You don't know my older brothers. Even God himself would have trouble with them.
So our moral man has mortal doubts, just like the rest of us.
But he's not like the rest of us.
Joseph is strong, and though often treated wrong, yet he sets an example for me. When I see his days, peaceful in all his ways, he is an encouragement to me.
If he's guilty of what they say, it wouldn't matter to me anyway. As since you came into our life, I see things differently. I know because of you, I can always
As I pray to your God, look ahead for better things to come. And even here alone, we're not defeated anymore. Our hope is in your God. Chains surround me, yet I am free.
Life is more than the picture we often
Faithful and just, easy to trust. You are our hero. You've got it together, Joseph. You are an encouragement to me.
But what about Dinah? Did she ever find true love, get married, have children?
We don't really know what happened, but we can always imagine.
She mopes around all day, blaming us instead of thanking us.
So you're an old maid, Dinah. Get over it. Your problems aren't near what ours are.
Ha! So you've got problems. What else is new? And I'd like to know why you always act so defensive every time we talk about Joseph.
Defensive? Who said anything about defensive?
Shut up, Simeon.
Make me!
These sons of mine will send me to the grave with their constant bickering.
Mark my words, you two are going to get what's coming to you.
Who cares what you say? You're just a woman.
As a daughter of Israel, am I also not included in the promise?
Sure you are.
Dinah, why are you so sad?
Oh, sometimes I think about how things could have been different as well.
Like what?
Like having little ones, like you guys.
Why don't you? Because we never got married. Really? Why not? Because no one arranged with Grandpa. That's why.
That's what you think.
You mean you had a true love?
I suppose you could say that.
Was he handsome?
All the girls noticed him.
And rich?
Very rich.
And strong?
Very strong.
What did you do? What did you do?
Okay, I'll tell you the story. Come here. There was a boy, the only boy I might have married. He was a prince, he was the son
So, back in Egypt, Joseph's ability to manage became apparent, and he was put in charge of the whole prison. One day, he noticed Pharaoh's chief butler and baker, who were clearly upset.
Why are they here?
Pharaoh was upset, and they were the therapy.
How so?
Happens all the time. To the war, bread and water only. Pharaoh always feels much better after someone is hauled out kicking and screaming.
I didn't kick. Well, I didn't scream.
Well, I know that. But there's something else. I can see it on your faces.
Dreams. Both of us. Vivid and clear.
And no one to interpret for us.
Don't interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams.
I dreamed that I saw a vine with 3 branches that budded, blossomed, and then burst into grapes. I took the grapes, pressed them into Pharaoh's cup, and then gave it to him.
Well, this is the interpretation. In 3 days, Pharaoh will restore you to your position as chief butler.
Who knew that locked away down here is a guy who can interpret dreams?
When Pharaoh returns you to your position, would you bring my case before him? For I am here unjustly, and I am far away from my homeland of Canaan.
Sure, I'll mention you to the Pharaoh, if I get out.
Okay, great. In my dream, I had 3 white baskets on my head. The top one filled with baked goods for Pharaoh. But the birds came and ate it.
You sure you want the interpretation for your dream?
You know, if it's anything like his, I'll take it.
Ooh.
What?
Okay. This is the interpretation. In 3 days, Pharaoh will chop your head off, hang your body in the tree, and the birds will finish the job. I am so sorry.
So I'm due to die?
And I to live.
Oh, shut up.
Yes.
What entertainment you brought to us, Joseph. I don't believe a word of it.
In 3 days' time, though, both dreams were fulfilled in exactly the way Joseph had predicted.
Oh, did brother remember to tell Pharaoh about Joseph?
Unfortunately not. 2 more years went by, and then...
Came up from the riverbanks to feed in the meadows. But then, 7 skinny, sickly cows came up and ate them all up.
Sir, you know how dreams are gone by morning.
No. This one is different. Call the interpreters of Egypt. I dreamed a dream that shook me to the core. No other dream has ever scared me more. Interpretation, I must have it. We must find out what is in store.
There, your majesty. I have dispatched the servants. The interpreters should be here soon.
I hope they hurry. Cows, we're so frightened. They look like children. Crazy cow children. No, I don't think I'll be able to fall asleep. I'm so late.
He's asleep.
Do you think he'll remember this by morning?
Who knows, but we better be ready just in case. Go summon the wise men.
death to those whom my wishes ignore. Listen well. I dreamed that 7 good, fat ears of corn came up on one stalk. Then 7 skinny, sickly ears came up and ate them all up. The interpreters!
They're at their waist, so yes, here they are.
Your Majesty! Now tell us your dreams, that we may give the interpretation.
There was a cat. You don't Merlin, I'm too upset to talk.
Yes, Your Majesty. There was a skinny cow.
7 skinny cows.
Ate up all the corn.
Oh, fat cows.
Way around.
That's right.
They ate a big fat cow.
Except that cow. It doesn't seem quite right. I think that you just might.
I might have got the story mixed a little bit.
Got
The story twixt a little bit. But that one's just the first.
Seems a bit perverse.
But the second one is worse. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
There were some big fat cows.
No, corn. It was corn.
That ate the skinny corn.
Not the skinny one.
Other way around.
That's right. The cows ate big fat corn. No, the corn, not the corn.
Which corn?
That's in your corn.
Quite like it might have seemed.
The cow, the corn, the skinny's the fat. Eating up the strong ones just like that. And that's the second verse.
It might be a nurse.
I think I need a nurse.
It's illogical.
The interpretation is that hungry cows eat skinny corn, but prefer the fat corn.
No, you've got it wrong.
He means, sir, that the fat cows and the fat corn eat more than their share in this world, and the poor will someday rise.
No. The skinny cows and the skinny corn and the fat
of course,
cows.
sir. The skinny cows eat the fat corn.
And the fat cows eat the skinny corn.
No. Up with their heads. Your Majesty, we understand. The 7 fat cows were eaten by 7 skinny cows.
Yes.
And the 7 fat ears were eaten by the 7 skinny ears of corn.
Well, that's exactly what I dreamed. Now, tell me the meaning.
The meaning is unclear at this time, but if Your Majesty would give us more time to interpret.
Get out of here! Take them to the prison ward and feed them bread and water until they can come up with correct interpretation!
Oh, Your Majesty. I know someone who can interpret for you.
Well, go get them.
Yes, Your Majesty.
What? How do you know he can interpret dreams?
He interpreted mine, and it came true exactly as he said.
Dream came true? Well, go get them. What? I should know his name.
My apologies. It's Joseph, sir.
Joseph. What are you waiting for? Go get him! You can understand and interpret dreams.
Well, I cannot understand or interpret dreams. But the living God who gave you your dreams shall give me the wisdom to interpret your dream.
Okay. Tell me.
All right then. Well, You dreamed of 7 healthy cows and 7 healthy ears of corn coming straight out of the Nile. And that represents 7 years of bountiful harvest. Yes! But there is a catch. You also dreamed of 7 sickly cows and sickly ears of corn coming up and devouring the 7 healthy cow and 7 healthy ears of corn. And those represent famine. And that famine will be so bad that the 7 years of harvest will all be but forgotten. And you dreamed it twice, which means this is a sure thing to happen.
This is serious. What should I do? What should I do?
Well, you should find a wise, organized, and discreet man and place him in charge over all of Egypt, so that way when harvest comes, he'll collect 1/5. That way, when famine arrives, Egypt will have food.
This is a good plan. And I will be given credit for it. Can we find anyone as wise as this man? And in whom is this Spirit of God?
There is none as wise.
Then he's the man for the job. Whatever he says goes. Only enthroned will I be greater than he. Joseph! I now give you authority over all the land of Egypt. And your name will now be Zaphnath-Paneah, which means the revealer of secrets. I think. And the beautiful Azenith will be your wife. Go make the arrangements with the Jifra.
I am honored, sir.
Zaphnath-Paneah. Have you ever driven a chariot?
Chariot, sir?
Yes. Because I'm giving you my fastest. You must ride far across the land. My fate is in your hand. You decide for Egypt. Let them know the plan. All the people must obey your command. There's a time for plowing and planting, and a time to wait in the night. And the sprouts that form in the darkness push through the reach for life. You are in charge of these fruitful years. You travel the land while I stay here when the famine comes. It will be clear your storehouses will be full.
Is Joseph?
Yes, daughter.
Oh, I want to meet him. Do you think he'll like me?
But daughter, you said you didn't want to marry him.
Oh, father, but as an obedient daughter and a loyal son to Pharaoh,
Daughter, I will not force you if you are not willing.
Oh, father, I'd like to go. I want to go. I must go. It is my destiny.
Then in that case, we have a match!
Yesterday, I never dreamed that today I would be given such a lovely gift.
And yesterday, I did not know I'd become a bride.
Tell me, why did you consent to leaving your family to live with me, a stranger?
But you're no stranger. I feel like I've known you my entire life. You see, my parents,
And they told you my story.
one very sleepless night.
Your father, he speaks many languages, doesn't he?
7 and 11 dialects as well.
I may need someone with that skill. Do you think you would mind living here and working with me?
My father here? Oh, I would love that. We've always been close.
So was I with my father.
Joseph, my new son! Welcome to the family!
Hello, Father. Tell me, do you speak Hebrew?
I don't know, but I can always learn.
That's all I need to know.
The storehouses are so full, we cannot keep accurate account.
The past 7 years have been busy indeed. Produce, grain, everywhere in abundance.
Even in the house of Joseph.
Hello, Manasseh, my little son. Don't you forget all the years of slave labor and homesickness. Ah, and Ephraim. You fill me with so much joy in a land where I was once so sad.
Hi, sweetheart. Do you have time for a break?
Oh, that depends. Do you have time for a dance?
It's out of my hands.
My stomach hurts. Mine too. Grandma is busy. Go out and play.
Come with me, children. I'll tell you a story.
Another 5 sheep dead this morning.
What about the cattle?
There's no grass anywhere.
They're dying too. The situation is serious.
I've heard there's corn for sale in Egypt.
Egypt? Yeah.
Think we might see someone we know?
What kind of talk is this? And why do you look so guarded at each other? What secrets do you keep from me?
Here we go again.
Joseph, what has happened to you? It was not your time to die. Did you suffer? Why couldn't we find you? You felt the danger, I know it. I should never have let you go. My son, my son, my son.
I want you, Michael, overprotected. It's a little odd, I agree, but I just wanna be accepted as me.
Sons, why are you still standing around just gawking at each other? Get down to Egypt and buy some food for the family.
Let's do it. Why shouldn't we?
It's a long walk. You'll get blisters, and you'll have to carry your own water.
I don't care. I want to go.
Unless you've got something to hide.
Not you, Benjamin. You stay here with me.
Again? I just wanna be accepted as me.
Keep within my view, Benjamin. Stay close to my side.
Hello.
Huh?
Bonjour.
Bless you.
Guten Tag.
Bless you.
Buenos dias. Jumbo. Shalom. Hebrew, you are shepherds from the north, perhaps?
From Canaan. We heard there's corn here for sale.
Yes, but you must first be pre-authorized by the governor. Come with me and I will take you to him.
Oh, we don't speak any Egyptian.
That's okay. I do. I will interpret for you.
Boy, are we in luck.
Wonder where you learn to speak Hebrew.
I don't know. Who knows?
Where are these men from?
They're from Canaan.
From Canaan? My brothers are here. Do they still hate me? Is father still alive? Is Ben okay? And I will get the answers to my questions today. You are spies.
You are spies.
No, my lord. We are simply here to buy food. You have come to see our barren land.
You have come to see our barren land.
We are 12 brothers, son of one man.
I count only 10.
The youngest is with our father, and one is dead.
You lie!
You lie!
Take them to the prison ward and feed them only bread and water.
Guard!
Know why this is happening is because we had no mercy on him. I can still hear the anguish in his voice as he pleaded that day.
I warned you not to hurt him, but none of you would listen. Now locked in prison here, we're gonna pay.
On the other hand, because I serve the one true living God, I will let you leave with corn for your families. But you You will stay here until you return with your youngest brother. Tie him up.
Brothers, please don't forget about me here. Alone with strangers and sick with fear.
Fill their sack with corn and put money in their bag. Nothing will change until they show me my brother back. And only then, when I see Ben.
I wish Mom would make bread again. You can't make bread without grain, silly. And grain doesn't grow if it doesn't rain. I know that. I'm just tired of being hungry. We're not hungry. Why not? We found something good to eat. What's that? Hey, you're good. Will it ever rain again?
Someday it will.
When?
Only God knows.
Go again, Judah, and buy some food for us.
The governor meant what he said when he said we had to bring Benjamin with us.
I trusted you once with Joseph's safety. I will not trust you again with Benjamin's.
Then we'll never see Simeon again.
Why would you do such a stupid thing by telling him you had another brother?
He asked us pointedly. He said, is your father still alive? Do you have another brother?
How could we possibly know if you'd insist we bring Benjamin?
Dad, I'd really like to go.
I just can't let you be alone with them, Benjamin.
One, two, three,
Look, Dad, the children are hungry.
Yes!
Our wives are hungry.
Yes!
Benjamin is hungry.
Yes.
We brothers are hungry. Even the animals are hungry.
Okay, I get it. I'm hungry too. So what's your point?
My point is, we're all going to die if we don't go to Egypt soon to buy more grain. Look, I'll be responsible for Ben. I'll leave my own 2 sons here as a guarantee as a sacred thing.
We could have been back by now. We hadn't spent so much time arguing.
Dad, please listen to them. I'll be all right.
Well, if it must be, it must be. Take the governor a present. Balm, honey, myrrh, spices, nuts, and double the money. Maybe it was just an oversight that it was returned to us.
I can go?
If I am bereaved of my children, I am bereaved. Yes, you can go. And may God give us mercy with the governor.
Yes! Goodbye, kids. I've never been outside my father's tent, let alone outside the city.
Give me a break, Benjamin. You're not a baby anymore.
Tell father that. He will hardly let me out of his sight.
Gee, I wonder why.
Do you know why?
I think it's the stupidest thing we've ever done.
What is?
Shut up, Asher. You better make sure nothing happens to him.
I never make the same mistake twice.
Hey, stop talking about it in front of him.
Talking about what? Nothing.
Say,
Ah, the brothers from Canaan have returned.
sir, we don't know how it happened, but the money was returned into our
The
sacks.
governor has invited you to dine with him today. Come, rest in his house until noon.
In his house? This is unexpected.
Could be a trap. What should we do?
We have to go, otherwise we'll never see Simeon again.
Come, come.
Don't do anything to offend him.
Ow, he's so unpredictable.
Scary.
Powerful. Does anyone know any Egyptian? Maybe we could say something to him in his own language?
Are you crazy?
Are you? Why is he honoring us this way?
Don't bother me with stupid questions. Go now and ask the steward about the money that was returned to us.
Me? You do it.
I have to do everything. Sir, last time we found that our money had been returned to us, we brought more to replace it.
I had your money. Wait here while I get your brother Simeon.
We'll get the present ready for the governor.
Simeon! Hey!
Oh no! Behind you!
Thanks, guys.
Your Majesty, we brought a gift.
Produce from our homeland.
Honey, balm, nuts. It reminds me of home. Thank you. Is your father still alive?
Is your father still alive?
Your servant, our father, is in good health.
And is this your youngest brother?
Is this your youngest brother?
Yes.
God be with you, my son.
God be with you, my son. Set the table for the men to eat, and remember to seat them in accordance to your previous instructions.
Have you guys noticed that we're seated in the order of our birth?
Eerie. Look, guys, we're seated exactly according to age.
Hey, Benjamin, what's with all the food? You got 5 turns more than anybody else.
Maybe I look hungry. You better save it for when you're really hungry. It's a long walk home.
Fill their sack with corn, just like before. And place the money in as well. And put my silver cup in the youngest one's sack.
Don't you wish you could understand what he's saying?
I told you to practice up on your Egyptian.
Seems to be in a better mood today.
And then we'll all get out of here after all.
Life in prison's a nightmare. Can't wait to get home.
First thing in the morning, as soon as it gets light.
We made it. Thank God.
With both Simeon and Benjamin? That guy gives me the creeps.
Now, if we can just get home.
Stop!
Uh-oh. Look who's coming.
Ask the governor's steward.
Why have you rewarded evil for good?
Why would you say this?
Where is the cup that my lord drinks from?
Look, we returned the money that we found in our sacks. Why would we steal anything else?
If one of us took the cup, then let him die, and the rest of us will become your slaves.
As you say. But only the one who has taken the cup will remain here. The rest of you can go home.
I'm here, short man.
See?
Stupid mouth.
It's great.
Pretty stupid.
I got corn.
Aha! What?
Oh, I didn't take it.
Why?
It can't be. I didn't take it.
What have you done? Don't you realize I can divine who stole my cup?
Don't you realize I can divine who stole my cup?
What can we say? There's no way we can clear ourselves. Only God knows our past. Look, we'll all be your servants, not just the one who had the cup.
No, only the one who took my cup will become my slave. The rest of you may return home to your father.
My lord, please, let me speak. Don't be angry, for you are as powerful as Pharaoh himself. You asked us questions about our father and our brother, and we answered you truthfully. You said that we needed to bring Benjamin here in order to buy grain, but if we don't return home with him, our
father will die. Let me take the boy's place and let him return home with his brothers.
Guards, servants, leave my presence at once. I am Joseph, your brother. Is my father still alive? I am Joseph, your brother. See, I'm speaking to you without an interpreter. Is my father still alive?
Joseph? Is it really you?
Yes, Ben. I missed you. Don't be mad with yourselves. For what you intended to harm me, God used for good, to preserve life.
So, without us, you wouldn't be ruler.
We just helped make it happen.
God has made me like a father towards Pharaoh. Return back to your father and tell him to come here, for there will be 5 more years of famine before this is all over.
I will. Dad will be so happy.
We're real lucky to be alive, you know.
Yeah, until Dad finds out.
Who's gonna tell him? Not me. I'll tell him.
Not you! Well, I'm not breaking the news.
Hey, Reuben, you tell him. It's your job. You're the oldest.
I wasn't even guilty.
Just as guilty as the rest of us.
I'll tell him.
Not you!
Hey! No quarreling along the way.
Yes, Your Highness.
That's right.
Joseph is alive, and he's the governor over all of Egypt.
My son is alive? It can't be. Impossible.
But he is, and he wants us to live with him in Egypt.
Joseph, the governor of Egypt, what on earth? Simeon, Levi, how is this possible?
It's hard to explain.
Joseph, my son, is really alive?
Yes, Dad. Thank God.
Well, don't just stand there. Start packing. I want to see my son before I die.
We don't need much. He'll give us everything we need.
Oh, God of my fathers, how can I thank you? Gather the animals and let's get started.
Look at the wagons. We're going to Egypt.
I can't get over it.
Here we suffered for 22 years not knowing what happened to him.
Bearing the guilt while lying to Dad.
Trying to justify it.
When he sits there in luxury, ruling all of Egypt.
What is it with them? We never win.
Sons, get over your jealousy. Joseph is now your king. Deal with it.
Still alive, a wife and 2 sons. Mark my words, Jacob will spoil them just as he did Rachel's sons.
So what? At least now our children can eat.
My little brother, who would have thought it?
With his 2, the tribe is now to 70 people.
But that's not counting us or the servants.
Listen, we're all heirs of the covenant. That includes the wives and servants.
And you, the unmarried daughter.
The promise is for me too, just as I am.
Dad, we're almost there. He's planning to meet us as we enter Goshen.
I think I see him.
A chariot? He's driving a chariot.
My son.
Oh, Father, how I've missed you.
Joseph, your dreams from so long ago have been fulfilled.
Yes, and I'm amazed by it all.
Separated from his brothers, pierced with arrows in the battle, yet strong the stone, the
you will stay